Okay, as promised, part two of my instructions about this infant kind of slash toddler observation. So after you have a good sense of how to just write down what you see versus the interior life of the child, as we talked about in the first little film, I wanted just to go through some more instructions that I have here for you so that you feel secure, and I'm sure you'll feel a lot more able to do this and ergo more successful. All right, so as you can see here, there are two videos to choose from. As far as I can tell, both videos are still working fine, and this first one was one that I did the video on yesterday. Okay, after you've done your observation and you've written it out, now, does it matter if you do it for 1 minute versus 10 minutes? I think 10 minutes is too long. I think 1 minute is probably too short. I would try to get about 2 to 3 minutes of observation. That is a lot of behavior. So if you have an extremely active child that you've chosen and you feel that that is too much to do in detail, then just make a 2 minute observation. It really depends on the child in terms of what your tolerance for how long the observation can be. So therefore, I don't want to tell you, and this is part of your, critical thinking and figuring out what's the best way for you to do this observation. After you've done the observation, it says to choose two examples of behavior. So you could talk about locomotion ability and social play. If you do something about locomotion, certainly the boy in video one was using a preferred hand, it looked like, or was he using a preferred hand? You could pull out, in other words, you're pulling out of the big observation you did the pieces about locomotion. The way that he uses his hand to do a grip, the way he can let go of an object, the way that he negotiated the slide, all of that we would call that locomotion. In social play, how much interaction did he have with other children? Did he sit close to them? Did he follow one child around? Did he play independently the whole time? Did he use verbal language with another child? Did he use nonverbal language with another child? Remember Parten, Parten, forms of play. Did you feel like that you could use a cooperative play or an associative play? So you can start to look at social play in different ways. Then delve into further, right? And use literature from a lit search to further discuss the two examples we have chosen. Just choose the two parts of observation that interest you and you want to learn more about. That is well said. So we have the Galileo database. And while you're in there, you're going to locate three articles for each example. So you have a total of 6. So you would have 3 articles on locomotion in infancy or toddlerhood, whatever. I'm not talking about the other tape right now. So, I mean, there's a little bit of age variety here. You might talk about when hand preference comes into play. You might talk about walking up versus going down a slide. What's the average age for that? You can really choose articles, again, about things you want to learn more about. Very briefly summarize the articles and then write how what you have learned enhances your understanding of infant vision or whatever aspect of infant child development you chose. And again, this is infant toddler, so don't get too thrown off by the word infant. All right, so it says sounds simple, but the prize, so to speak, goes to the most scholarly, well-written, professional, academic use of sources and articles you use. You have got this. So I think that's pretty good. I feel confident that you're able to follow those instructions. It's an upper division paper. I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do. I don't have a rubric or a checkbox. I'm not going to fuss with you about how you're citing things. I mean, write APA style citations at the end of the paper is perfect. I don't care about the running head. I care about analysis, application, synthesis, application of the theory to what you see, and of your really ability to see as much as you possibly can while you do the observation. Okay, I hope this is helpful. Thanks, bye.